My name is Johnny Palmer. This is Palmer Palms, home of Par Cigars, Birdies, and Bourbons. I have to start off this first episode, and I know this is not the way to start a YouTube channel, but I have to start off with an apology. My plan was to get on here, tell you all about Palmer Palms, tell you how this channel is going to be about improving your golf game, about cigars, about bourbons, and I was going to select from, I just pulled out about 4 sticks. I was going to make the selection, but I literally smelled this Davidoff signature and just had to fire it up. So I apologize that we didn't go through that. I will tell you that I was thinking about a Candela today, so I have this LFD Double Claro, just to maybe try a new Candela. All Faithful, Liga Ferro, and also been smoking a lot of Olivia Series V. I promised you we will smoke those in another video, but today I just made an executive decision and went with this Davidoff, and I am not really apologizing because it is so delicious. So, some first episode. First of all, the battery went dead. The plan was to introduce myself, talk about the cigars. Obviously, you know I skipped that. By the way, this sucker is still burning. I'm down to the last third. I'm gonna have to get another one because I really enjoyed this thing throughout the chaos. So, as you can see, I have a broken shaft in my hand. The plan was to talk about the cigars, then talk about some whiskeys, then play a few holes on the Garmin R10. Pull out the driver, and this is what happens as I'm setting up the Garmin R10. So as you can see, this is useless. So what we'll do is we'll just play one hole on the Garmin. Set up a par 3 here, make it really quick, give you an idea of where my swing is today. I will tell you that I'm still a fairly high handicapper. I'm sitting at about an 18. My swing doesn't indicate it. It's more about course management. And I will tell you that I just discovered Mr. Tropicana's channel on social media. Check him out. He's excellent. My numbers are coming down dramatically just from listening to him. So shout out Mr. Tropicana. As I said, I'm a lefty. So when I came to set up my sim, I wanted my friends to enjoy. Obviously, most people are right-handed. So we have a left and right-handed setup. I went with the Garmin R10 because it sits at the back. That way we don't have to move it. Anyway, we're here at a 146 yard par 3. Let's see if we can land this sucker on the green. Didn't get a full swing, but it's right at the flag. That is incredibly short. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere. I hit behind the ball. That's another thing. I want to remain raw on this channel. So as we go out on the courses, you'll see every stroke, because as I improve, you improve. 29 yards to the cup. Take a little 54. Take a little hip-to-hip swing. One thing I do is I've noticed as I'm chipping, if I hum, for whatever reason, it helps with my cadence. So set it to the back of my stance, stand over the ball a little bit and swing the V. Wait for it as I hum. That may be short also, or that may be in the, almost got in the circle. So we bogeyed that one. Tell you what, let's continue this smoke and sip on some good spirits. Well, good people, that didn't go to plan, but it was fun. Anytime you're hitting a golf ball, smoking a good stogie, and sipping on some good spirits, it's a good time. Listen, as I mentioned, this is the first episode. I plan for this to be very enjoyable, very entertaining, and a chance for us all to grow and learn. I really enjoyed the game of golf. I could say the game of golf kind of sort of saved my life. In 2020, I lived in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and was on an expat assignment with my company, and I was all alone. My family was still here in the States because we had a daughter who was graduating high school. Landed January 2nd and met a community of golfers, native Malaysians. Shout out to my vatos over there. and we really had a good time. I had an opportunity to meet a lot of pro players and play with them on TPC courses. It was a wonderful experience. It was during COVID, so there was literally no one else on the courses, so really learned a lot. And if you learn this game, if you get good at this game, you can literally play anywhere in the world. Back to this Davidoff. I am going to go and purchase a box of these. It is really good smoke. Even throughout all of the chaos of shooting this thing has been really enjoyable. As I mentioned, I paired it with this Angel's Envy Triple Oak. I normally buy the regular Angel's Envy, or I'll get the rye if I'm making an old fashioned. This is my first bottle of Triple Oak, and it is delicious. Some of the choices that we were going to choose from were the Uncle Nearest Master Blend Edition. January 2024, had the opportunity to visit the distillery. And so if you're ever in the Nashville area, it is worth the drive to visit Uncle Nearest. There's a lot of videos online that you can check out, but check out the distillery behind the scenes, but I'm not going to give it away because I was pleasantly surprised at that establishment. Shout out Uncle Nearest. This Jameson is special also. This is a distillery edition. My wife and daughter had the opportunity to visit over in Ireland, and so they had the opportunity to actually go to the distillery there, and they brought me back this distillery edition triple distilled whiskey. So really good. Let's see. Please like the video. I know it's been a crazy video, but I promise there'll be more. We'll get into things like training, nutrition. I'll interview people, avid golfers. I'll interview individuals that are strong in the cigar community, as well as the whiskey community. So welcome to Palmer Palms, and see you soon.